Well, gosh dang fiddle-de-dee, what do you know? It's your K90 friend, Coyote. Well, that's not even the one that that was the wrong one. Hey everybody, the hashtag pro streamer things. I'm on camera for literally half a second, but let's throw it back, right? Great to see everybody, and thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. All y'all bumping in the chat as the pre-stream countdown. Oh gods, I love it. I love to see all y'all hyping. I love to see all y'all here bumping it up in the chat, both over on YouTube as well as on Twitch. So any of y'all who are here, I am live streaming both to Twitch as well as YouTube in both vertical and horizontal formats. So if that's something that you are interested in as well, feel free to subscribe to us over there. On YouTube, we also have daily shorts and regular long form content on top of that, as well as perks for our members. But huge thanks to our subscribers over here on Twitch. This is, I think, my third stream back to the Twitch space. But I do not have a bot, and I don't have any bot commands. Things are a little different over on this side of things. How many chats does that mean that I have open? 3 concurrently. 4, I guess, if I include my Discord. But with that being said, things do take shape a little bit differently than what you last saw back in the days of my 2022 Twitch streaming era. Thank you, Vigilant, for getting the YouTube link out there. Vigilant is the bot, apparently. But with that being said, we got Darunia, we've got Dark Knight Parshath, we've got Mikasa, Sewan, Poison, Viperon, we've got Immortal, Lady Blood, and Hans Heinrich. Great to see all y'all. We've also got Camzart hanging out with us today. Queen Mev, that's a name that I haven't heard in a long time. Inky, and of course, our good friend, scrolling up, Safrina. There we go. Safrina, my goodness. But no, thank you all so much for hanging out with us today. Today, we're going to be diving into Monster Hunter Wilds. No more spending points to get you to headbang. So that's interesting that you mentioned, oh, Shy Guy isn't here. Shy Guy is not here. He is embracing his inner Shy Guy, and his guy is shy. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm doing the best that I can, but we are commemorating today with our perfectly Meowscular mug. It's Meowscular. It's perfectly. Very good. Very good. Yeah, so good, yeah. I'm doing great. Okay, good. Fantastic. Awesome. Thanks for the words of encouragement, Camzart. I'm doing fantastic today. Okay, awesome. But that only because Camzart said so, though. My day was terrible up until Camzart gave me permission to do great. So now we know who really owns my state of being. Yeah, so but when it comes down to oh my god, no, please, the pressure's too strong, please chat, no. But yes, so when it came down to my Twitch streaming and whatnot back in the day, it was very chat centric. There was a lot of things that I have shifted away from, because what I like to do is I like to be able to have control over the content that I create. This does become a VOD over on the YouTube channel, and it does stay in persistence. Scare alerts when? No. and predominantly because while we had a lot of fun, there was a lot of hijinks, a lot of shenanigans for those of you who are OGs way back when the Twitch channel was regular. I much prefer having the opportunity to have control over the vibe as opposed to all of the chaos and the amount of sweat that would pour down my face just because I was interrupted every 2 seconds by all y'all torturing my mental health and my sanity. So yeah, there you go. If you had any idea as to why I stepped away from Twitch streaming, it's your fault, and you should feel bad. I do feel bad. No. Oh no. Whose fault? Yeah, it's Twitch's fault. It's Twitch's fault. That's it. I don't feel bad. Pac Mom is just like, no, I don't even feel bad. Not even the slightest. Dang it. No, I feel bad. We had fun. But the atmosphere here, my friends, we're going to be driving on the opportunity to connect together, to be able to hunt together, to be able to play our game together, to communally enjoy this space together. First off and foremost, my number one, and I was talking with the mods about this earlier today in the Pack Discord. The first and number one foremost value driving motivator for me is upholding what is a space for the community. I consider it a privilege to be a representative of the Monster Hunter community. I also consider it a privilege to have the support of a wonderful community of people in the Discord as well that I have now grown to consider my friend. And so having that opportunity to be able to interact and engage with all y'all, it's the space, it's the vibe, it's the welcome, it's the place that you have the opportunity to spend one with another that brings me joy. And so all that I can say is thank you so much for everybody who has been with me along the ride of Twitch, long before my retirement, but also to the YouTube family that we have built surrounding ourselves to the Monster Hunter content that is my primary content now. I do other things on Wednesdays. I will stream on Wednesday evenings as well. That's my non-Monster Hunter day, as it were. But we, again, like I said earlier, over on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Siri coming in here saying that they've seen my vids on TikTok, finally caught me. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's great to have you. But you can find me on X, on Blue Sky. You can find me on Threads. You can find me on Facebook. Literally just about everywhere that there is a social media connection, you can find CoyoteWildfire. If you punch my name into Google, you can find all of my socials and the goings on of the content that I produce. And with that being said, this gives me the opportunity to just extend back to the people over on the Purple app who perhaps never migrated over, never wanted to. We fell out of touch. Hey, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. Cheers to that. And it's great to have you back. With that being said, my friends, today we are diving into Monster Hunter Wilds with the Uth Duna challenge. And Uth Duna, well, you know what that means, my friends. That means I've got to torture myself against the giant tuna fish that I absolutely hate. Literally worst monster in Monster Hunter ever. I hate it. I hate this thing. Uth Duna. No, I hate this guy. Hit him in his dirt face. Tuna, I want some. You know what? You can. That's good. You can enjoy your tuna. Say so Shia 3 times in the mirror, and Immortal appears behind you. That is Immortal's favorite monster, for what it's worth. So that tracks. Let me have a piece of that Uth Duna. Fish Tigrex, literally, yes, poison. Fish Tigrex. Rage stream? Yes, it's gonna be me getting salty about a monster and just saying what trash this monster is in completely, opinion-based statements presented as if it were fact, because obviously my opinion is fact, and all of y'all should basically worship the ground that I walk on. So, what? Sorry. Community, something, community. What was that? Sorry. But coming in, y'all, thank you so much for the biddies. I appreciate that. Immortal, I didn't miss that. I didn't skip over it, but circling back to that, thank you to those who financially support the streams and the channel. that makes a world of difference. And it's a huge and humbling opportunity to be able to break bread at the table of the canteen with all y'all here in Monster Hunter Wilds. But for those of you who have stepped your support into the financial realm, I would be wrong to not acknowledge that I am humbled and grateful. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So today, if you are looking to get that A rank, if you want to get that mark of mastery, oh yes, my friends, we gonna do it today. Today is gonna be the day for us to get that mark of mastery for any of the community members who have not yet gotten it. And I'm very excited to actually help out people who still need that mark of mastery. Worst case scenario, nobody needs the mark of mastery. Great, I don't have to see that salty tuna fish ever again, and I will be completely happy about that. So what is this I'm hearing? Packed Out is going to be crushed by massive angry fish. Yes, yes, there are some people out there who pay good money to get squashed by individuals much larger than themselves. I am not one of those individuals, but thankfully Uth Duna gives it to us for free, so no need to subscribe to the OnlyFins. Perfect, perfect. I'm ready and slippery. The Pac Mum is about ready to start playing some Naked Twister, I think. Yeah. Yeah, all right, great. Me whenever people try it in the mirror. How did I get here? Straight ASDF. Is it a different mark? It is not a different mark, Samwise. And what's really weird, I don't know why, but it gives you the mark of mastery again. Like you get a notification, and I'll do this here real quick so I can show all y'all. If you talk to the NPC, we just got the mark of mastery from Ray Dow again, for whatever reason. And I don't entirely know why, but if you were to go to claim content, look, I got the time attack prize for the Shining Storm Rages. The mark of mastery that I already have. No, and you don't get multiples of them. It doesn't matter. You don't need multiples of them, and I guess that's fine, but it still tells you that you got it so you can receive it. I don't understand why they do that. Hey, Coyote, I need that mark of mastery. Let's do it together, friend. I'd love it. Hunter, how do you do, fellow hunters? I am also an hunters. Great. Thanks. Okay, good. Wait, for real though? If you do actually need it though, man. Yeah, let's hop on in. Let's get you in. Oh, geez, I hate it, Duna. So I have one question before we begin. One question before we begin, hunters, and actually I'm gonna swap it back again. Here we go. Okay, all right. Now that you've gotten the zoomed in coyote face, as if you aren't already sick of seeing this mug anyway. For any hunter who has been a hunter, what was the very first weapon that you chose when you started playing Monster Hunter for the first time? What was the very first weapon? Sword and shield, dual blades, insect glaive, longsword. Okay. Dual blades, yep. First weapon was dual blades back in Gen 1. Samwise did sword and shield. Poison did hammer. Oh man, poison was a hammer, bro? Can't remember. I think it was dual blades for me too. Bow user and forever will be. Very good. Very good. Oh man, the bow is strong in Wilds too. Hammer, but I wasn't given the choice. My brother just handed me the game with it equipped, and you're just like, oh, okay, I guess I do this now. It's Balkan time. I see the rage in your eyes. You must love Duna. I have been hypnotized by Viper Run's 7-month membership, and now I have stars. Nothing but love for the tuna in my eyes. It is the best monster ever created to ever grace us in this experience that we call the Monster of Hunters. Started with dual blades, now I prefer CB, and longsword now. Nice. Nice. Mine was also, I don't think anybody is entirely surprised by this just because of how popular it is. Longsword. I'm a 3rd gen hunter. So for me, my first experience with the game, I mean, there wasn't a hunting horn. Well, actually, maybe there was hunting horn back then. Wasn't there a hunting horn back then? I don't think that it was included in Try though. Try pared back some of the weapons. But my first one was Portable Third. So I was going from Dark Souls to Portable Third, and I'm like, okay, longsword, it's like a katana. And that was where I got my start. And so I was a longsword user up until 5th gen, at which point then I became an insect glaive user. I dabbled a little bit with charge blade in 5th gen, even tinkered around with hunting horn, but hunting horn didn't quite speak to me at the time. And then when we got into wilds, I was also an insect glaive user like I was in 5th gen, expecting that I was going to stay an insect glaive user. Sure enough, nope. This past October, hunting horn said, hey, guess what? Guess what? You know that meme, what was that bubble meme? Where it's like, oh, I love this thing, but then you have that other thing that's just like pulling you back. Yeah, that was what it was. I was an insect glaive main for so long, and then I ended up becoming a hunting horn, and now my insect glaive is literally collecting dust. So that's it for me. Great. Okay. So we've got folks already in the lobby. All y'all are having a good time. Parshath is sipping tea. Viperon, Poison, Sewan, Darunia. All of y'all are making him dizzy. Yes. Very good, very good. Yes, I see. I chuckle at your flips. Court jesters, I am entertained. Yes, entertained, very good. I love what you have done with your coiffure. Yes, oh, I am going to swirl this tea that does not move, nor does it spill, but I am going to sip it gelatinously in a clockwise direction. Now I'm examining the tea mug. Oh, yes, blue flavored. Yes, very good. Okay, very good. Court jesters, I am done with you now. I'm done with court jesters. Move, court jesters. Yes, reduce. Attack the streamer, court jester. Okay, I am now blinking away. Okay, goodbye. Okay, and then he's just gone. Great. After tea, we spit. Why did it come? Like it went to tea, from tea drinking to soaking the streamer. What did I do? What did I even do? Did y'all get it out of your system? Are you good? You good? All right. Everybody's good. Look at that. Now that you got it out of your system, okay? After you ate Uncle Tashin's diarrhea lettuce, now you're feeling better. Do you feel better? Do you feel better? I feel better. I did shower today, despite the fact that, you know, like, unwashed nerd is a stereotype out on the internet. I actually did shower today. I feel better now. Taking my second shower. Thank you. Thank you for that. Fantastic. Great. Excellent. Doggo Pot, hello, and how you doing? It's hot today. Is there still room in the squad? Yeah, I think so. There should be. Let me go make sure that there is room. I'm gonna get that taken care of for us first, just in case we have any newcomers that want to join us in the Discord and in the squad. But I'm doing well, Doggo Pot. We are going to be doing Uth Duna today. And by Uth Duna, I mean I'm going to probably rage at the fact that the hitboxes are dumb and it's got a dumb face and I hate it. But we're going to be getting those A ranks for folks. I also have some things that I want to talk about with regards to my build and how that has evolved. But first off and foremost, let me make a little bit of room in the squad here. For the record, by the way, I've only got 50 slots. I just rotate people out due to the fact that if they haven't been active for a while, I want the opportunity to bring people back into the squad. And then... not back into, excuse me. I want to bring people into the squad, new people into the squad when they are active. And then if you get trimmed out because of inactivity, it's just because I'm making room for folks. And then you can come back in anytime. As long as you are a member of the Discord, you are eligible to rejoin. If you get booted from the squad due to the inactivity I've just mentioned, let's see, we've got... I see. Then you're welcome to come right back in. Not a problem at all. You can find my Discord in the link tree that is linked below, but also, yeah, if you are a part of the Discord, DOWNPOUR, you would be able to join the squad 100%. If you want to play with us or if you need help getting the Mark of Mastery, awesome. Oh, jeez. But the link there, Vigilant just posted the link to the Discord. Let's get Nikki back in. Nikki, girl, good to see you back. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh, Skylar over on the vertical stream. Hello, how you doing? Parshath was thoroughly entertained by the diva. Okay, great. Great, stats boosted. Let's go. Okay, now before I get started here, I'm going to talk real quick about my build. So I've been dipping my toes a little bit into speedrunning. I wanted to make my build a little bit more efficient. I wanted the opportunity to emphasize its capabilities a little bit further. So give me just a second here and let me make sure. Whoops, it's not the right one. Oh dear. Back into the tent you go. Nope. We're going to register this loadout over the... This is the one, right? Yes, this is the one. I had an opportunity to sit with some of the other speedrunners in the community, and we got kind of crafty with it, right? We had the opportunity to sit, discuss, and shift some of the balance of my build relative to some of the things that were either superfluous or unnecessary toward something that I could get more efficiency out of. The bottom line is, with my old build, what I had was some skills on it that I was able to further like lean into and further refine. So with this is my old build right here, where I had the dual Onyx Koros. I had Arc Vulcan Gamma for the head and Arc Vulcan Gamma for the arms. Rest was GOG. Fair enough. And I was able to do pretty well, I feel, with the amount of damage that I was able to sustain in a given hunt. However, I did find that despite the pretty decent capabilities of the build, there was some aspects of it, such as the elemental damage, for instance, that just wasn't really serving the purpose of getting significant damage uptime. So we have gone and refined that to where instead of having like dragon attack baked in, got to be able to put in a little bit more raw. Instead of diving into weakness exploit, we slotted in some burst. The element on this is like 516, right? And with the element at 516 and the skills that I have here, I mean, sure, I was able to max out my dragon attack pretty quickly with the skills enhancing it. But we decided instead that we were going to take that out and maximize it with other skills instead. And if you give me a moment here, I want to show you what I'm talking about. Oh, this is the wrong build. Hold tight. So this one has the GOG helm And then Arc Vulcan chest, Arc Vulcan van braces. Took me a little bit to kind of figure out what I was able to do with this build to reslot everything back in the way that I wanted it. But if we were to, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I don't even need the KO jewel. We're going to put an attack jewel. Put a mind's eye there. Attack jewel there. Let me resave this. Perfect. Okay. So what this has instead is I am now relying on things like burst, for example, to help get my element up. The element rating on this is a little bit lower than it was before. Hey, not a problem. But what happens if I have convert element and burst enabled? Can we get ourselves back up to close to our max? So 794 here. 794 is with the skills active. That doesn't even include my elemental boost. Let's add elemental boost here. Great. Now I'm at 843. Wow, that's getting pretty high. I love that. All right, let's make it even better. Burst comes into play when I do sustained attacks. Burst just activated. And now I'm hitting elemental cap because this is in orange. Once burst drops, then my element is back to the 843, but I should be attacking. And if I'm not attacking, then it's DPS loss, sure. But if I'm not attacking, then there's no DPS. So I should be attacking, right? And then that gets me to my elemental cap. I have full attack boost now. I still keep Mind's Eye. I've got Bludgeoner, and I've got Horn Maestro. Some of the key parts of my last build that I couldn't even express further while still maintaining max Agitator, max Divine Blessing, and then peak performance I've got full up, and then I've also got a little bit of Flare, a little bit of Evade Window, a little bit of Speed Eating, Elemental Absorption, Blight Resistance, Evade Extender, Item Prolonger. Like, it's a really comfy build with even more DPS than my previous build did. The other piece of it too is even though I lost 3 points of evade window here, if I were to have the Azuz meal, then I get 3 additional points of evade window, putting me back to the max of 5 points of evade window that I had lost from my previous build. So even though I'm carrying from my equipped skills less evade window, I eat the Azuz meal, now I've got max evade window, and I've also got a point of evade extender on top of that. So it's been really, really neat to see how much more difference I can make with the build by just fine-tuning some things, understanding where I'm hitting certain limits, and then reducing the number of points that I invest in that given skill. So far, it has, at the very least, kept all of the survivability of the last build. I haven't lost any of the comfiness. I haven't lost any of the cushiness and my survivability. And if anything, it's even more survivable now that I happen to have Evade Extender in the build. But also significantly higher raw, Mind's Eye to make sure that I'm getting the additional 20% of damage anytime that I hit a hard part, which is something that I do a lot when I'm abusing Resounding Melody due to the shockwave that goes out. I've got some Bludgeoner to even proc a KO now and again. I've still got max Horn Maestro, and I've still got max Agitator. Add that in with the Convert Element and the Burst, and we should be doing pretty good. Plus, the Gogmapocalypse, having full Gogmapocalypse, I mean, the Mutual Hostility Barrier is a nice to have. It's nice. I mean, I've got Guts already, plus the Mutual Hostility Barrier. That's already really survivable. Cool. but it basically, the Gog Apocalypse is agitator for elemental damage. So I'm going to be maxing up my elemental damage when I have burst enabled anyway, and the enemy is enraged. So, I mean, especially towards the end of the game too, the monsters are going to be enraged almost more often than they're not anyway, and that's just free damage. Free damage right there, with a little bit of blight resist stacked on top. So I'm excited. I'm excited about this. I want to really give this build an honest go, kind of compare some of the results and my experience, and hopefully this will be a more reliable and consistent way for me to deal damage. Oh, 666. Wow. Okay. 666 charge blade hunts for Nikki, meaning that Nikki can't use charge blade ever again. It's got to stay there now. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. Oh, you were in the lot, Nikki. No. I'm so sorry. It said that you hadn't been logged in for over a week. That's my bad. Sorry about that. You got booted from the lobby live on stream. Actually saw it happen. There's no way I'm like getting out of this one. Oh my dude. Bro, I'm so sorry. Bikini, good to see you. Hello and happy Sunday. Safrina, I have been doing well. I've been doing well. We've been pretty active on YouTube for the last 2.5 years or so. And it's been lovely. And since I'm streaming already, I decided to dust off the old Twitch and just funnel this content that I'm already doing live over to Twitch too, for those of you who just prefer one platform over the next. Luna, hello. Hello. All right, squad requests. We've got Doggo Pot and Sarah. Yeah, let me get Sarah. Doggo Pot, I assume, is in the Discord. Oh yeah, Siri's here too. Okay, cool. Cool. Oh, Siri, are you in? Are you in the chat still? All right, so EDH photo. And then Doggo Pot, what is your name in Discord? I forget. Is this cross-platform? I have this on PC. Never been able to play it, but I want to get it on the PS5 now. Yes, it is cross-platform. You would be able to play with anybody who's playing on Xbox, anybody who's playing on PC. Same name for post platforms. Okay. All right. So you do need to, unless I've somehow missed this in Discord here. This is for folks who are part of the Discord. So unless you are a member of the Discord, you're not eligible to join the squad, even though you've sent in a request and you're active in chat right now. You need to join the Discord. And the reason that I do that is because of the fact that I've only got 50 slots and I'm limited, and I've got to be able to judge activity relative to whether or not somebody gets trimmed out. Or in Nikki Nick's case, yeah, unfortunately, they get trimmed out anyway, even though they're here. What up, Nikki the Huntress? How you doing? You're currently in Discord. Okay. I am not seeing you in the Discord. Would you do me a favor? Just say hello in the lounge for me, Doggo Pot. I see two people who slid in. Siri did slide in, but Siri got caught by the bot. But EDH photo, great to see you. Hello, there you are. Thank you, Doggo Pot. Appreciated. Fantastic. Good. We're good to go. Cool. Yeah, I did. I finally added Twitch back, Nikki, if you can believe it. I've got two Nikki's. I've got Nikki and Nikki Nick and Nikki the Huntress. Meanwhile, why don't I trim out literally everybody in the squad at this point? I just hashtag pro streamer things. All right, cool. Now we've got some folks in the lobby here. Great. Who in the chat right now needs Uth Duna? If you need Uth Duna, raise your hand. Let's get it going. For those of you over on the YouTube side of things too, if you haven't already done so, please thumbs up the stream. Helps out the channel. Helps out the stream a lot. Deeply appreciate you being here. Your presence, your time is the most valuable resource that you can give any creator out there. But this also is free to you and helps out the channel a lot. Legit, if I had that much sway vigilant, I would have done it yesterday. You'll do an Uth? Okay. Nikki needs Uth. All right, very good. Still have your pack logo on the Twitch panels. I love to see it, Luna. Thank you. That's amazing. Down to help too? Okay. Metallicizer does. So let's make sure that we've got Nikki and Metallicizer. And if anyone else needs... Whoops. Wait, Metallicizer posted a quest? I've got it posted, dude. Just belly flop king, y'all got this. I know, right? Yeah, Metallicizer, come on through. I do not need a runner as of the moment. Okay, and I'm thinking that relative to chat, no one else needs it. So say Juan said that he would be down to help. Yeah, see, the funny thing about that, Viperon, is I actually knew that you were in the lobby. I saw that you were in the lobby, but somehow didn't see Sarah in the lobby. Trimmed out Sarah and not you. And I don't listen, dude. I don't know. I do my best. Okay, I do my best. I definitely need Uth Duna, but I don't think I'm quite there yet. I don't think you would be able to do this. No, not as of yet. Unfortunately, I don't think you're high enough hunter rank to be able to do so. But these do go on a yearly rotation. So let's say that you miss this. And this is why it was something that is kind of surprising to me that they would give you the Mark of Mastery again. Because a lot of us already have the Mark of Mastery, but it still gives you the Mark of Mastery again after the fact, despite the fact that you might already have it. We've done this all last year, or a lot of us have already done this last year. So for those of us who missed it last year, now we're kind of catching people up. There's still time. There's still time to do it. You do need Uth, but your horn isn't quite built for it. Doggo pot, that doesn't matter. If you need it, we'll get you taken care of today, okay? But if you miss it this time, you still got time to do it, but if you miss it this time around, it'll re-up itself again next year, and especially with the DLC, the Master Rank DLC coming out, which I'm excited about. There will be a lot of people who are going to be playing the game as well. We'll have an opportunity to get any of the ones that you missed. Drummer, how you doing, buddy? Hello. I apologize in advance. This is my nightmare. No worries, Metallicizer. Hashtag pro streamer things. Rose, why you gotta call me out like that? Come on. Oh, now I'm gonna be hungry. I'm gonna be hungry. Poison is there to help. Viperon is there to help. Like there are folks here in the community, in the lobby as well, who are here to help folks with getting their marks of mastery. So if there are other people who are still interested and still want to, but have not yet gotten the opportunity to do so, we have some officers in the squad who are speedrunners themselves and love helping other people get those marks. So I'm gonna make sure that my items are transferred here. We're having tuna today. It's not quite as cool as your cookies, Skylar, but yes, I'd join if I could. Sadly, my PC has decided to not cooperate with me anymore. Oh, drummer, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, we're still gonna be here when you come back. Sorry, buddy, but you're part of the pack fam now, and I don't make the rules, but that's how it's gonna be, okay? All right, so Metallicizer. We'll get Metallicizer done. Titan just jumped on my chest. I don't mind me while I cry. Lawrence, I knew that was going to be a problem. That little boy, he gets so excited. He gets so excited. He doesn't understand. All right. Let's do this thing. Oh, I forgot to... I went to the totally wrong camp. My bad, y'all. My bad. I'm gonna squeeze him now. Yes. He needs to pay his dues in cuddles. Cuddle tax. See, that's the beauty of it, though. You don't even need to be a speedrunner to still be good at the game, Nikki. And I love that. It's so important to remember that, like, this game has a high skill ceiling, but it's completely optional. Low barrier to entry, high skill ceiling. Easy to learn, hard to master. And it's an opportunity for all of us to get better, even if the game doesn't demand that we get better, for those of us who are interested in doing so. If you're not interested in doing so, great, you don't have to. And that's cool. Let's do this thing. Now we got it. Let's start pumping out some damage. Or I'll just get my ass slapped. That's fine. We've got to do this in 14 minutes, team. We're gonna get this equipped too. Hold on. There we go. I got slapped by the tail. Thank you. Okay, there we go. Now we can get ourselves a quick lock ruins. There we go. Buck! Come here, you. Nice flash. Beautiful timing on that. You were ready. And the para, let's go. We'll take advantage of that. Nice job. Good wound break. Keep him CC'd. Yo, Poison, I'm not even gonna lie, man. I'm hitting 70 DPS right now and I'm not even trying. I don't even have an elemental matchup for this. Like, I'm not using something that he's weak to.
I'll draw its attention.
Hey, Nighterell, how are you? Good to see you over on the Twitch side of things. Don't mind if I do.
I'll draw its attention.
Stay up here, stay up here. Stay up here, y'all. He's coming back up. Come on, big boy. Nice. Got the 4-leg break. I couldn't get it down fast enough. Rip. Nice trap, good job. Okay, that's fine. Didn't want my freaking buffs off anyway. Good job, good job. What you doing, buddy? Nice! Sarah, good job. Ooh, someone got that all set. Hey! Twitching Samurai official, spamming it up in the vertical chat. Immortal, thank you so much for that 200 biddies. Let's go. Let's go. It fuels us for sushi. Biddies appetizer before we have a nice old plate of sashimi. Nice job. Nice job. 9 minutes, 11 seconds. That was over 61 DPS for me. 61 DPS. GG's. That was fantastic. Way to go, everybody. That's correct. Yeah, drummer. Yeah, that is correct. And I'm nigh unto 100% confident at this point that we're getting Shigaru as well, even though there hasn't really been any confirmation about that. On top of that, you know that they're looking for any excuse to bring both Thunder Puppy back as well as Nergigante. GG's. Oh, we love to see it. We love to see it. Enjoy. Yes, 100%. Hey, rank. Oh, that's even a new record for me as well. We love it. Chat, y'all, let's go. All y'all know what you're doing. Cool. With that being said, I'm gonna bio here real quick. I am gonna rack up one more of these. So any of y'all who have not yet gotten this, we'll go ahead and rack up the free challenge quest one more time. Anybody who has not yet gotten this, feel free to join. That's not what I meant. Gee, there we go. Great. Accept and prep. So before I do, I have a question for all y'all. Right? What was the very first Monster Hunter you ever played? The very first generation of Monster Hunter that was the first experience you ever got to have. I want to know. Tell me in the chat. So there's quite a few of you that said world. Nikki Nick and Nikki the Huntress world. We've also got Camzart, Luna, Lady Bloon, world. We've also got some OG hunters as well. So Rose's was 4th gen. Metallikizer was 1st gen. Samwise was 1st gen. Seiwan, Freedom Unite. Okay, okay. Immortal was Wilds. Nighterhell was Try. EDH Photo was World. So we got a lot of 5th fleeters here. And it's interesting that we see that, but I'm not entirely surprised. I had done some video about, you know, whether or not the 5th fleet ruined the Hunter's Choice poll, effectively. concluding that no, of course they didn't, but they're voting with what they're most familiar with. And when we take a look at the volume of sales, if we were to include the volume of sales of first gen, second gen, third gen, and fourth gen, including all of the portables as well, we're still outnumbered by all of the fifth gen hunters. And I want to say it's like 3 or 4 to 1, if I'm not mistaken. Like the generations prior to fifth generation are now the minority, even if we were all combined. So it doesn't entirely surprise me that World, it was a lot of people's firsts. It is the best-selling Monster Hunter game currently of all time. And so to see the World representation here, we love our fifth fleeters. But I love that people are finding Monster Hunter through Wilds now too, and that's their first experience. I'm personally a third gen hunter. A third gen hunter started with Monster Hunter Portable 3rd. I did try a little bit of Monster Hunter Tri. I didn't really sing to me quite so much. I did do a bit of For You, which is where I learned my unbridled hatred for Tigrex. And then played a lot of World and played quite a lot of Wilds too on top of that. So regardless of the generation that you're at, or excuse me, the generation that you started with, there's so many people here who have gone back to try out older games or have looked forward and have enjoyed Wilds despite their first experience. It's so neat. It's so much fun. And there's so many different games throughout the series that has been, you know, there's a lot of content, but also a lot of like story to appreciate from that. And when we get to see like some of the old monsters and get to familiarize ourselves with the way that old games worked or mechanics of older games or what was considered exciting back then and how that's like standard for us now, or old monsters that we haven't seen in a long time. When we chart the course of the prior generations, we get to look forward to the new generation, looking forward to Ascendance, and seeing some of our favorite monsters come back. So even if you're a fifth gen hunter, there are monsters I imagine that you hope will get to be in Ascendance as well, just like any of the other hunters from prior generations, and then any hunters who came in during the fifth generation. All of us are looking forward to Ascendance. But even then, when you're a sixth gen hunter, for example, I imagine that even sixth gen hunters are also hunters who are looking forward to experiencing new monsters. So whether it's an old monster, it's a brand new monster, doesn't matter. It's all new to you. And that's something to be excited about too. There we go. Okay. So we have Poison, Sunless, and Viperon. I believe that we're just going to absolutely curb stomp this, and none of us actually need the pendant. So I guess I'm just doing this because of the fact that I've got speedrunners here who want to do it. Paolumu. Yeah. Paolumu. Paolumu is the baby, and I absolutely love. Yeah, but that's Nightshade Paolumu. They're both the bat one. Or unless Nargacuga? If you're talking Narg, I don't think that was quite bat. Ah, okay, but you did like Narg? Yeah. Is there still squad room, or are we full? We should still have squad room, yes. Yes, Vigilant. So if you got Wilds installed, just throw yourself a request in, and I'll make sure to get that once we're done here. Ooh, for this week's question for you, what has been your favorite generation to play? Also, what has been your favorite part of each generation? So I think that I have the most memories in 5th gen, like the most like long-term heartfelt memories, but that's also because it was something that Pac-Mum and I shared. I don't know that that would make it my favorite generation, but it is the one that I think sticks out to me the most because that's where I made the most memories. Favorite part of each generation. Generation 1 on the PSP, I loved Yukumo Village. Well, not Generation 1, but that's Generation 3, Portable Third, but my first generation. So in Portable Third, I loved the village. I loved the village a lot. It's so nostalgic for me. Generation 4, I loved the fact that it really widened the combat mechanics and environment to add a lot of verticality. That was really cool. I loved the graphical uplift that they had, as well as the seamless zones in World. And then in Wilds, I actually really like focus mode and hunting mode. So those are probably the things that for me are the favorite part of each generation. If we're just talking about the game, but I don't think that there is a favorite generation for me so much as Gen 5 is at least the most memorable because it's near and dear to my heart. So go to the looking for group channel in the Discord Vigilant and then check the pinned message there. You can get the code to request to join, and then you talk to this NPC here in the Grand Hub, Felicita. Talk to Felicita and then just request to join the squad. All right, Viper on Poison and Seiwan. Let's do this thing. How do you separate the Paolumu is Batman and Moon Knight. Is Nightshade Paolumu Batman and then regular Paolumu is Moon Knight? Is that what's going on here? I can see what's happening here. You're face to face with a bat and it's really strange. Can you manage squads from the menu? Not while I am currently in a quest screen, which is why I can't manage it. Went to the wrong camp again, by the way. I'll get there eventually, y'all. I'll get there eventually. Just give me some time. What? Okay. Sure. Why not? Just give me the wound so I can get off your back, please. Here we go. Oh, you dirty bummer. Okay. Oh, para already. Good job. I know you always like to jump on it, but damn, I'm riding on this thing. Why are there 6 pedals when there's only 4 directions? Nice. Wow, I got rolled on. Nice job. Awesome, fantastic. I'll get that squared away for you, Vigilant, once we're out of here. Nice head break. Let's go. Oh, well, at least I got the trap off. There we go. That's all I needed. Nice para. Okay. Ah, piss off then. Oh, wow. GG's. He didn't even have the chance to leave. He went swimming there for a half second and it was over. Nice job. Nice job. We needed 14 minutes for that mark of mastery, and we're sitting at about 5 and a half. Way to go, team. That was fun. That was fun. Not even with a good type matchup, and this new build is working out pretty nicely. 66.7 DPS. So Poison, you were at 150.1. Viperon was 137.8. Andy Roman, how are you? Good to see you. And Bertato, how you doing, buddy? Great to have you. Oh, you got your AC unit and it's installed and you did it by yourself. Oh, we love to see it. We love to see it. Seiwan, you were sat at 47.9 DPS. Look at that, 533.10, which is a new record for me again. Well, thanks for making me realize that you can perform 2 resounding melodies, one after another. You know what? I love that you mentioned that, Night or Hell, because I'm gonna show you exactly what that looks like and why I rely on it so much. Give me a moment here. Let me take it to the training arena. Cool. Hey, Mage Frog, this is Monster Hunter Wilds. Hello, and thank you so much for stopping by. Right. So one of the things that's really important for hunting horn DPS if you are looking to do DPS with the hunting horn. I personally prefer the resounding melody. I love that you can get the offset melody. Offset melody is awesome. Having an offset on hand, also awesome. And the animation as you wind up and charge for the offset also has iframes in it, which is pretty cool. However, resounding melody is much more active. And whenever I'm going to do the double resounding tech, it's so much easier for me to just slap off 3 attacks in succession by utilizing the hilt stab. So how does that work? As we know, we've got a resounding melody, which is the 4 notes in the upper right-hand corner. 1 yellow, 1 purple, 2 orange. This will work with any horn, by the way, where you have a special attack. I forget what it's called, but the special attack for this horn is resounding melody. For a healing horn, it's going to be the healing melody. For an offset horn, it's the offset melody. Any of the special attacks it works for, and you can follow them up in short succession. What that means is that for healing horns, if you got a healing melody and you do this, you're going to double heal instead. Pretty neat, I think. So let's say we've got a resounding melody. I've got the notes queued up. But if I were to do the notes again, it doesn't give me another resounding melody. If I Echo Wave Dragon, well, look, now I've got 2 Echo Wave Dragons. If I Echo Wave Dragon again, I've got 3 Echo Wave Dragons. I can hold 3 melodies, but my special melody, I can't stack more than 1. So what do? We do the first 3 of the notes of your special melody. So I've got purple. I've got yellow. Oh, whoops, I did it backward. So I've got yellow, I've got purple, I've got orange. And as you can see there up at the top, it says if I do another orange, I'll get another resounding melody. We're going to resounding melody. We're then going to cancel into a hilt stab. So DI backwards, hilt stab, with the double note. Watch what happens. DI backward with the double note, and now I have another resounding melody in the list above my Echo Wave Dragons. Well, I can then just do it again. Awesome. Nice. So, what does that look like in practice? Here we go. Resounding melody, DI backward, hilt stab, resounding melody. And yes, it is a chain. You are canceling from the first resounding melody into the hilt stab, which also provides you the super armor, and then following up with the reduced animation frames right into the next resounding melody. And yes, that does work with the healing melody as well. So you don't start performing mode when you perform resounding melody. Exactly, Night or Hell. Exactly. 100%. Yep. You got it, Viper on. Absolutely. Offsetting is just aura farming. Yeah, but it feels so good, though. I love it. Want to get your thoughts on a fit when I get my Monster Hunter open and running? Yeah, not a problem, Potato. Not a problem. Yeah, absolutely, Night or Hell. Absolutely. The one part about that, too, by the way, anytime that you are utilizing the hilt stab, I mean, you can hilt stab out of an attack. So it's mid-combo if you want to, but you can also hilt stab out of a roll as well. In both cases, canceling into the hilt stab is reduced animation frames. And then anytime that you are rolling, well, let's say that your roll was mistimed just a little bit and the attack is still coming. Follow up with a hilt stab and it's probably going to end up eating the attack with the hyper armor of the hilt stab instead. Hilt stab with the hunting horn is so stupid busted and so useful. It should be a part of your everyday routine. It should be a part of your entire moveset in just about every single hunt, even when you're not trying to. Just work it into your regular combo rotation, because let's say I hilt stab. Cool. Watch what happens if I play a melody just straight here. Cool. There's my melody. What if I do it out of a hilt stab instead? Whoops. Right there, and I'm playing already. There's reduced animation frames from the hilt stab and into the next melody that you play as well, letting you get your melodies off more quickly. And that is huge. I mean, it's not a lot. You're not talking about like an instantaneous cancel, but it is almost half the animation frames in comparison to if you just wound up and started playing your melody. Oh, doggo pot, 100%. 100%. Getting used to the tech of the hunting horn is, I mean, there's a lot to it, and working it in makes it feel a lot more complex. In fact, it makes it feel almost it makes it almost feel complicated when it's really not. It's just intricate. So when you get used to and you understand it, and then you start working it into your regular combat rotation, with your regular attack rotations, and you know where to start spotting it when it comes down to an attack coming towards you and kind of timing that right, like it does become second nature. Just like any other weapon. If you play Charge Blade, you just know how complicated that weapon is, but how fun it is when you finally pull off that super amped elemental discharge on a gaseous state Gogmazios, and you do a double tick of massive dragon element damage, and you clutch that elemental DPS check right before he goes up for the Nova, stuff like that, right? Like those things are so satisfying. It's this, in the same way the hunting horn is very satisfying when you understand how to incorporate this into the move rotation. Same thing goes for Insect Glaive, by the way. I was teaching somebody in the squad just earlier this week on how to utilize the Insect Glaive, how to balance the focus mode and gathering of extracts, how to incorporate focus strikes and maneuvering into the aerial expression of the glaive. And I gave them maybe 15 minutes of just, hey, let's go out on the field and see what this is like. Let me show you how to utilize all aspects or more aspects of the Insect Glaive. Is it complicated? It can be, sure. It's one of the more complex weapons out there, but once you get it, it just becomes part of the natural flow of things. And since then, they beat the base game. They're well on their way through the high rank quests, and they had never really understood the full extent and full value that the Insect Glaive could bring up until I showed it to them. And then once they got it, oh, they got it. They got it, and now they're crushing just about everything that's in front of them. It's been awesome. Dan, great to see you. Hello. Hello. Super amped elemental discharge and savage axe on CB for the win. Nikki, you get it. Jade, let's do all hunting horn AT Arkfeld. Oh. Okay. Okay. All right. Bet. I want to do that. So I had, for those of you who follow the channel, there was a collab that I did with Jcan, with Guy Incognito, and with Uno Hunter. It's a long form video on the channel. If you haven't checked it out, please come on over to YouTube, bookmark it, go watch it after this. Because when Arch-Tempered Arkfeld came about, we all wanted to do a 4-stack hunting horn against Arch-Tempered Arkfeld. And it was so much fun. I had such a blast with it. And I would encourage anybody who is like looking to experience a weapon that's really unlike anything else in the game. You want to try Hunting horn. I just beat up Jin Dahad too. It was so much fun. Let's go. Let's go, Dark Knight. And by the way, thank you for speaking clearly. I can easily understand despite my limited level of English. Oh, that's amazing. Well, Nighterhell, what is your native language? I was actually surprised when you collabed with Uno Hunter. It was a good video. Was it a shock to you? Like, good surprised, I assume. Uno's amazing. I mean, he's the team captain for Hunting Horn. He's literally Hunting Horn Senpai for me. French! Oh, okay. Yeah, we've got a few French folks in the community as well. They speak English too, because I can't speak a lick of French. I'm terrible. But I love that you can understand me clearly, despite the fact that I am a native English speaker. Oh, you got back into Duolingo. Actually, I saw that. I saw that, lady. I saw your post. I saw your post. I saw the one day post. Don't get me wrong. She out here flexing that one day. She got her 24-hour chip. I get it. I get it. Good for you, girly. Proud of you. Okay. But, oh, crap. I don't think I have any officers right now who can grab that request. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna cancel this. Apologies. I'm gonna cancel this just so I can grab that. Japanese. Ah. Surashi Gengo Dana. Check requests. We got Vigilant. Hails to the Yales. I don't know who Anubis is. Who is Anubis? Is there anybody in the chat by the name of Anubis? And if so, what is your name in Discord? Oh, that's you. Fantastic. Fantastic. EDH photo, give me just a second here. I'm going to change your nickname in the Discord. Look at, this is the goofiness. This is the goofiness that they subject me to. What the hell is this? What is it? Chat! Why are you doing this to me? At least get it where it's not blurry. Hold on. Get the screenshot ready. Get the screenshots ready, okay? Here we go. Uh-huh. Great. Great. All right, awesome. Very good. Very good. You know, if you're gonna meme on me, at least make it quality. Honestly. Oh, look, it's Carl. Ah. All right, so, oh, wait, hold on. Before I do that, speaking of squirrel ADHD brain, I guess. Let me change your nickname here. So, EDH photo, IGN, Anubis. Just so that way I know who is who. It's hard enough when their Discord name is different from their in-game name, is different from their YouTube name, is different from their Twitch name, and then I get all sorts of confused. But Anubis, welcome on in, buddy. Great to, I can't actually let you join yet. I need to nuke somebody from the squad. Hang tight. There we go. There we go. Oh, man, EDH photo. I love that. I love that. Oh. Pac-Mom just opened my door, the office. She was just completely barebacked. And suddenly big mama boobies. And I like them boobies. So EDH photo, back to the whole. I'm sorry, what? Right? Yes. Anyways, I love the energy that you're bringing though, for real. Overwhelmingly, like the Monster Hunter community is supportive, is collaborative, is fun to spend time with, is fun to hang out with. I thoroughly appreciate having the opportunity to hang out with people who want to support with one another, who want to help each other succeed, who want to continue to drive better times, better equipment, get those challenges done, or even just share in the funny collaborative moments. So like, for me, when I get to see that be just an organic part of my experience when I go live, like I'm not telling people, oh, you have to be this, and then, you know, like threatening them if they don't uphold my brand of standards. No, it's just everybody is. They just are. And that's just such an awesome representation of what the community is by default. That is the organic, vast majority of the Monster Hunter community. A group of people who want to hunt monsters together, who want to play a video game, have a good time, walk away with that new bit of gear, make a fancy hat out of that funny monster's face, and then, you know, make some friends out of it while they're at it. Don't get me wrong, every community has its bad eggs. But by and large, I would be hard pressed to find a community more supportive, more collaborative, more friendly, and knows what matters and how to put that first than the Monster Hunter community. The Monster Hunter community is just amazing, and I love it. I love it. It's what drew me to Monster Hunter in the first place, and it's what continues to draw me to Monster Hunter every single time I go live.
I'm counting on you.
The OG days of LAN gaming with my homies back in high school. It reminds me of like split screen co-op way back in the day too. 100%. That's what happened when only the competitive aspect is how fast you can do a hunt. There's nothing wrong with wanting to speedrun, right? Like Brador, I think you would probably agree with me on this. Speedrunning isn't bad. Min-maxing itself isn't bad. None of that on its own is bad. But that doesn't mean that then you get to take that and be like, well, I got this, look at my nerd cred, and slap it down like a dig bick in the locker room. Never been that guy, but like, you know, it's there, right? Because they swing it around. It's not a bludgeoning implement. Like everybody here is here to have a good time. If you having a good time is like, let me see how fast I can do this. That's awesome. That's great. You're allowed to do that. In fact, that's celebrated because you have a high skill ceiling by which to attain to. I love that aspect of the game, but not at the sacrifice of what was the whole intention of Monster Hunter in the first place, and that was building it around the multiplayer experience back in the PS2 era where people have the opportunity to play in a hub together, goof around, have fun, and enjoy themselves in a mutual Monster Hunter player versus environment experience, right? Exactly. Brador, I love that. I love that. What about deviled eggs? I love deviled eggs. I love deviled eggs. By the way, where is Brotato? Where's Tempest? Tempest, here we go. Tempest fit check, let's go! Well, you got yourself some icy hammer going on there. Oh, you're cold, you cold boy. Despite the fact that you're also using the Ajarakan pauldrons. And is that the Nursilla helmet? I feel like the only thing, the colors are spot on, by the way. The coloration to this is great. I love that. But I feel like the only thing that doesn't quite work is the Nursilla helmet. Is there something that you can get that's a little more earthy toned or a little bit more stony to kind of match the texturing on the chest piece? Because I think that in particular would help make this a little bit more cohesive. Elitism and gatekeeping is bad. Right. But you can still want to speedrun and to min-max your gear. If that's the fun that you're having with the game, more power to you. You're allowed to. You should do that. That's how you enjoy the game. And there are people out there. What's that?
I'm dressed.
She's dressed.
Well,
She's dressed. Okay. Well, you have clothes on in comparison to what would probably get me demonetized.
Did you enjoy the
Oh, very, very much so. Everyone say hi to Pac Mom. Hi, Pac Mom. We love you, Pac Mom. I said we love you, Pac Mom. Chat. We love you, Pac Mom. Oh. Okay. All right. There. We got a couple. We got hi, Pac Mom. We love you. See, Dark Wolf gets it. Love you. There. Ma.
I heard someone talking about eggs.
Yeah.
I hear eggies. What's the eggies? What's the eggies? Are we talking about what the eggies? Hi guys. Oh, he said bad eggs. Ah. Deviled eggs are always good eggs. We're talking about titties. You know what? That's valid too. What about deviled eggs on the chef? Anyway, I'm not here to get Jade demonetized, so I'm gonna stop. You thought Daddy hard. Jin the daddy hard. Jin. I don't know where I'm going with this. Yay! Pasha, that's so exciting. What did you think? Did you cart at the big ice thing? The big, you know, ultra attack thing? I don't know the technical word for it. Jin Daddy. Jin Daddy. What's your favorite monster, Pac Mama? Palumu is my favorite monster because Palumu is my baby. And I actually have a Palumu plush as well downstairs next to my TV. The Palumu, I have a soft spot in my heart for Palumu. Second to Palumu is probably Raidal, though. I've always loved Raidal as a design, as a fight, and also as like a sound design. You know, the cries and such that Raidal lets out is so hauntingly beautiful, and I was just so captivated by that. Yeah. Oh, you didn't, Jin Dad. Jin Daddy.
So Lauren.
Yeah.
Actual question that I want you to answer in front of chat. So
okay.
You're a fifth leader. By definition, fifth generation Monster Hunter Worlds was the first one. Okay, great. When we played Monster Hunter Wilds beta, do you remember what you said in response to that when you were talking about how you felt walking away from the beta? You felt like it was missing something. It didn't have the magic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? So now that we are about a year and a half after that, how do you feel about Wilds now in comparison to the first?
Oh, the first like beta experience.
Yes.
Oh, it is. What is that sticker? Oh my god! Sorry, I was just distracted about the sticker of Jade. Be like, can we add a matching one of me on the opposite side?
Hold on, let me get out of the frame.
Can we add that and then like have them flipped so they're facing each other or something? Yeah, it's so much better now, and I feel like the magic is there for me, but it's mostly there when I play with friends or like when we're playing together, even if it's just us two, because we did a lot of that through World. But like, for instance, last night when we were all playing together, those are the moments that I really feel the magic. But it's also like, it feels like a more challenging type of magic too, because a lot of this I haven't experienced before. You know, a lot of this is new to me. So it's the magic, but it adds in that extra challenge, which is like a win-win. So I'd say, as much as I love the nostalgia of World and the fact that it was my entry, and I think that will always, you know, be in my heart for that reason, I think Wilds probably like offers me more, especially in regards to the challenge, which That would probably be my.
Great answer.
Did I pop?
Oh yeah, yeah. Platinum
Was
star.
that like? Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
platinum star.
Why are you still here? How do I go back to Jade? How do I go back to your game? Is it the in-game PC?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tempest. Tempest, I like your hammer. It's very big. Alright, who wants me to look at their glam? Say one. You always look cool. What hammer is that though? Is that the GOG? Is that the GOG hammer? Wait, is that the GOG hammer? Well, that's not a hammer. Wait, that's not a hammer. That's the horn, isn't it? Is that the GOG horn? Look, I'm Pac-Man now. Oh, God. Yeah. But yes, it really is. Like, it is very magical. And like I said, especially with friends, Worlds with friends is... What is syrup? Oh, I knew that. That's very strange. Oh, why am I wet? What? Poison, why? Wait, where's Pasha? What the frick? What the frick? Where's Pasha? Did Jade get the jerkies for today? The rations? I like it. I don't want to change Jade's glam. I'm not going to do that because then I'd be a lot. I still have my toenail moon stickers. I'm winning. You're mine. I want my toenail moon stickers. I just used one of your thing. Jade, you have to re-up. You have to re-up your goods. You have to re-up. Oh. There you go. Solo boss. Alpha. Boss mode. Primary. I'm going with primary. Gotta be primary. Right, what do we have here? More bucks. Wait, Jade, that didn't even... Jade, why do you have Might Peel and Adamant Peel but it's at 0? F5. Taco Bell. I watch you. I've shat myself. What else do we have? We have too fat for fun. Why am I getting wet? Poison! Leave me alone! What the frick? This is rude. I felt attacked. Honestly, I felt poison! Lily! With the glitter! The Posh, I thought being bullied! I'm being bullied, this isn't fair. What the hell? Vigilant! Oh, Vigilant, protect me! Vigilant, protect me! Oh my gosh, my chest is so itchy. That's gore. Oh, it's the gore. Okay, why don't I think GOG? I think I was thinking G. Yeah, yeah, boy. Could you use the armor drug now too? Which one is it? Human drug? Armor drug. Kaboom! Who has bombs? I'm gonna shit your pants. I'm gonna pants your shit. Wait. I don't know where I'm going with this. Whoa, look at Doggo Pot's glam right. Okay, sick. I feel like Joe's character compared to Doggo Pot's kind of looks a little bit twinky. I'm so here for it. I say that as a compliment. Now that I think about it, Joe is giving a little bit. Well, just a little bit, you know? It's like out of 100% twink, it's like maybe 30% twink. Oh shit, we're in a quest. I didn't realize. Sorry, guys. Twinkie. Yeah. Joe's giving a little bit of Twinkie, like 30% Twinkie. Oh, Poison is now too. Yeah. It's not my fault if you'll be disconnected. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, do you want your stream back? Big reason why is I don't play that much anymore is mostly do that until Master Rank DLC. I like playing with people. Yeah. I love playing with people. I don't play this game solo. The only times that I played this game solo was when I was doing all the fishing stuff. Oh, and I like 100% all the fishing stuff, because if there's fishing in a game, I'm gonna do it. That's where I'm gonna be. So if you're ever wondering, like, where's Lawns? And we're playing a game together, probably fishing. And in fact, actually, even if there isn't fishing in a game, I'm fishing. I find a way to fish. Hi, Clark. I want free. Yeah, I love fishing games. So I was very eager to do all the fishing. Fishing.
Fisting?
Fishing.
Fisting.
What's for fishing only? Yeah, but honestly, the thing is that the Stardew fishing was the only type of fishing I actually didn't enjoy much. I found it very hard. But if there's mods, maybe, to help with that. Maybe. Ooh. Oh. You want your stream back?
Sure.
Tough. Hey, guys.
Okay, bye.
No, you want your stream back. Thank you guys for entertaining me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Oh, whoa! What is this? What is that frog? What is that? What? What is that? Oh, Pasha! Pasha, your glam is looking so good. I want this frog. All right, you guys need to tell me where to get that frog. Behave. Good. You behave. Are you wearing a ring? Good.
Oh!
Okay,
All right.
how many buttons down are you? Okay, that's good. Right, bye.
It's not a button down. It's only a button up. Hey. All right. I brought a new wig for the... nope. Nope. Tibby, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Now that I think about it, it might crash during this AT Arkfeld. Well, let's give it a shot. Let's give it a go. And hey, you know what? If it crashes, it crashes. We're still here to have a good time. Let's do this. Y'all, if you are having a good time over on the YouTube side of things, please thumbs up the stream. Helps out the channel, helps out the stream. Deeply appreciated by me. Absolutely free to you. If you like what is going on today, I don't know. Like, I don't want to say like if you like what you see. If you're enjoying being here, please consider subscribing or following. Would love to have all y'all back for more. We do weekly streams on Sundays and on Wednesdays. Over on the YouTube side of things, we also do daily shorts and regular long form content. So would love to have all y'all back for more. Come subscribe over on the YouTube side of things. Feel free to follow on the Twitch side of things. You can also follow me in the socials in my link tree, which is in my bio as well. You can find me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. I almost called it Twitter, but X, Threads, Blue Sky, anywhere that there is a social platform, you can find me there. All right, so how much more time do I have left on this? Oh, 53 minutes. Yeah, I've got plenty of time. Okay, and then let me re-up my items and we're good to go. Poison, quick question for you, sir. Are we going to do the same thing that we did last night, where one of us is going to run Striker and bring AT Arkfeld back to Area 1? Because if so, I can run that. I've got my luring pods, and we'll just want to make sure that everybody else, so Saywan and Doggo, are aware that if Arkfeld runs off, they need to stay put. Yes. Okay, good. All right, so this is for Saywan, and this is for Doggo Pod. Real quick, if AT Arkfeld runs away, that's okay. Let him run away. Don't place any traps in the corridor. Just let him run away. I'm going to go fetch AT Arkfeld and bring AT Arkfeld back to you. We're going to stay in that one area. Cool. Yes, I'll put the shock trap when he comes back. Perfect. You'll do flashes? Got it. Doggo understands. Awesome. Okay. Can we follow you on the street? You can follow me anywhere you like, Hans. Totally read that on screen as hot ass cuisine. It's because it was hot ass cuisine. specifically the ass. It's hot. I'm sat on a heater. Ouch. I'm beginning to realize that which lure to use while fishing is a pretty debatable topic. Good fish come for a masturbator. Out of pure curiosity, maybe you said it already, but why do people bring AT Arc back to that room? Rise, that's such a good question. Also, Rise Excel is over there on the vertical format stream. I'm so sorry that I missed your message there, dude. Apologies for ignoring you. People bring it back because it's just easier to get Arcveld in one contained area. There's only one place for AT Arcveld to go. If you're looking at the pattern of where AT Arcveld moves, it starts at the starting area, then it goes down the hallway into the next area, and then when it runs, if it runs again, it's going to go to the next area after that, and then when it's ready to basically get murked and it's its final phase with the skull, then it runs all the way back again to area 1. That's a lot of time wasted. If you're looking to do a hunt efficiently, like you're concerned about the time that it takes, or you're trying to speed run the hunt, it's a lot easier when there's only one area that he's going to run to, and then you drag him back to the original area, which means if he runs again for any reason, he's only going to run to the same area again, and we drag him back again. And he stays in area 1 a lot longer. We were just testing this out last night with Viperon and UAV Poison in the community. Do you have to? Absolutely not. No, of course you don't have to. Is it the most efficient or effective way to play? Maybe not. We're not fussed about that. We're not here to start drawing dividing lines where people are playing efficiently or optimally and then start, looking down at people for it. But it makes it a little bit easier when we use that strategy to just keep everybody coordinated together and all in one spot, so none of us get singled out or thrown into a corner, and then it's just like 1 or 2 of us and we're splintered and the DPS is diminished. It's a lot easier for us to, it really helps if I go to the right camp. It's a lot easier for us to stay coordinated this way. And so that's why we prefer to do it this way. Is it a bad habit to have my entire inventory filled with everything I need for a hunt? No. Absolutely not. If you can quickly get your access to your items, like it's not like slowing you down in utilizing your items, bring everything you need. Oh, come on. You had to interrupt me that way? Really? That's the way you're gonna interrupt me? Nice. Double nice. Oh, nice. Okay, flashes. We'll take it. We'll take it. Ooh, that tail. All right, I'm gonna get him. Stay put. Coming back. Oh, poison, my dude. Woo! All right, we don't have flashes at the moment. Hey, Toxic Shatterstar, hello. I've seen your content through YouTube Shorts for a few weeks. Was digging the vibes. Thought I'd actually check out the stream. Yo, Toxic Shatter, thank you so much for coming on through. One of the most valuable things that you can give a content creator is your time. The fact that you would want to come through, that you liked the vibes, that means a lot to me, man. Thank you. Thank you, and welcome aboard.
Thanks, that helps.
Yes. Yes, Viper Run. That was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I saw the vision, and now I want to keep it going. Yeah, let's go.
Don't worry about it.
Woo! Nice, nice job. Come on. Thank you for the heal. There we go. There we go. That slugger is coming in. I keep trying to resounding and he keeps actually interrupting me. Nice head break. Let's go. All right, I'm going to go get him again. Stay put.
I'll draw its attention.
Come on.
Set a trap.
Thank you. Perfectly timed flash. GG's on that. There it goes. Ah, sorry about that, chat. Sorry about that, y'all. Oh, man. I saw that coming. I could not heal fast enough on that when he was following up on the swings. I got caught with one of the chain blades. I could not get myself out of there. Ooh. Ooh. But that had me at 71.8. 71.8 DPS. I love that. I love that. Leading the charts on that hunt. Now, chat, I want to take this. I want to take this and try again. But I'm going to try my old set. We have 71.8 DPS on this. So let's compare this new build to my old build. And I'm going to try my old set and take that into the hunt. And we're going to do this again. So all three of you, are you good to do this again? Because that was very much consistent DPS, and I loved that. Quite survivable, too. Quite survivable.
I have no doubt in your skills, Hunter.
So let me swap my gear. We're gonna swap on over to my previous set that was my former DPS set, right? Without any of the min-maxing. Let's see if it makes a difference. If over the course of about 11 minutes, it was about 11 minutes and some change there, right? Does the DPS stack up? Can I get to the same DPS level as this new set with my old set? 4211, got it. Okay, cool. I'm gonna rack this up here real quick. I'll restock my items as well, and we'll give it another go. And this is part of the fun of trying out new builds. Am I min-maxed? No, I'm not really min-maxed, but boy, I feel like my new build should be able to deal more consistent DPS over the course of a hunt than this build should. But now we have something to contrast and compare to. We'll have the opportunity to be able to see, can I sustain 71.8 DPS, or am I going to be trailing behind? Also, by the way, Seiwan, nice job on the DPS on that one. That was really cool to see. I love seeing just how effective the hunting horn is. 4 horns against AT Arkfeld. You got it, Rose. You got it. Viking! What's the main difference between the builds, or do they run the same skills? They do not run the same skills. I actually covered this a little bit before, early on in the stream, but it maxes out attack boost and slugger. It drops weakness exploit, and it drops the peak performance in favor of flare and burst, as well as convert element on top of that. So, theoretically speaking, in this hunt that I'm about to do, I should still be able to survive the same amount, but potentially less damage. You guys will be stealing each other's bubbles. I mean, that doesn't bother me at all. But I know what you're saying. It might be a slightly inaccurate measure of DPS. What if I use the water gun and the fiery Palcos? What happens? They just shrug it off. It sizzles. Okay. Synthetic Outlaw! Is it just a standard hunt or a hunt plus? I'm sorry, what's a hunt plus Synthetic Outlaw? I've never heard of it called that before. Hey, not a problem, doggo. Yeah, not a problem. Dust of Life for the win. Dust of Life is great. Dust of Life is fantastic. I mean, you can do a long-range healing build with the Hunting Horn. I would wager that the Sword and Shield is better for that role if you're talking like wide range, and then, oh my days, I did it again. This is fine.
Have another hunt with no surprises today.
How does one join the lobby? Wouldn't mind getting in some hunts. Maybe helping some people out. Toxic Shatterstar, I love that. So we rock out of my Hunter squad in my Discord. So this is for members of the Discord. If you're a member of the Discord, you're welcome to join. I do that because I've got a lot of people that I have to rotate in and out relative to activity levels, and it allows me to, hopefully, make sure that the community has, like the active members of the community, have a place to hang out together when I'm not live and on stream. So if you would like to join us for that, come hop into the Discord first, and then you would be eligible to join the squad just because you're a member of the Discord. I'll do the same thing, by the way. I'll be luring him again the next time that he runs off. Oh, higher tier hunts. Yeah, this is Arch-Tempered Arkfeld. So this is higher tier for sure. Nice. Samwise got me on 3 screens right now. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate it. Grab that wood if you can. Okay, I'm gonna go grab him. Stay put. All right, he coming. Thank you. Come on. Why don't you want to go into the trap? There we go.
That helps.
Good job. Itches, how are you? Good to see you, my dude. Thank you for being here, and hello. Okay, re-upping buffs. Nice. All right, get ready to fire that flash pod. Nice! Nice! Right at the precipice of the attack. And there goes my guts. We're good. All right, I'm gonna go grab him.
I set a trap.
I'll draw its attention.
Here he comes. Saw that, man. He sweeped me. Sweeped me. Ooh. Brett and I are still grinding away. He's at Best Buy during the day, and I'm back at school making my animation skills official. I love to see that. He just, that's amazing, and I'm glad to hear that. Thank you so much for stopping on in here. Yeah, this is one of the endgame challenges, and we're challenging ourselves further by also building a team composition of just support weapons. So it's been pretty fun. It's been pretty fun, but it'll take a little bit of focus here. I'm not ignoring folks in chat, but chat, if you think we can do this, let's go. What do you think is gonna win? Is it gonna be my new build? Is my new build going to manage to sustain more DPS? Or will the classic old build, the trusty old faithful, reign supreme? Bertano got an A on the free challenge. Let's go. Nice, thanks for the heal. Woof. Oh no. What? Oh, nice job, dudes. Thank you, by the way. Thank you so much for healing me through that. Appreciated. Oh. We got it. 14 minutes, 9 seconds. 14 minutes, 9 seconds. That's nuts. GG's. But yes, my mount's name is Quetzalcoatl. Yes, it is. How's Cora? Am I remember correctly? Cora's not my wifey. No, Cora Aurora is a different streamer who we were friends with, by the way. You're thinking of Lori. Oh yeah, Vigilant. Hey, you get yourself some sleep. You get yourself some sleep, buddy. Hey, thank you so much for hanging out, but it's great to have you back. Great to have you back, buddy. There we go. There we go. Sorry, slight hiccup there, y'all. Anyway, so just so you're aware, on the DPS counter, I did 75.3% DPS compared to roughly the 71.8 on the new set. Poison hit 74.9. Seiwan hit 72.5. Doggopot hit 49.7. So I was able to out DP. I did about 500 less raw HP worth of damage, but my damage per second for the duration of the hunt was still higher than Poison by about 0.4 damage per second with the old set. So what that means is my old set at least was able to be more consistent in this case. So I'm going to keep trying with the new set and see if I can get to that. Maybe I need to reacclimate, kind of get used to utilizing the old set. But 75.3 DPS on the old set, and that's what we're going to try to get to. Yep. Do you have any tips for someone starting out on Hunting Horn? Fly Lizzie baby, that's such a great question, and thank you for asking. I think that it's probably easiest to answer it with a question myself. So let me ask you this first, and then you let me know what your response is, and I can kind of cater it to that. What do you want to do with the Hunting Horn? Are you looking to just learn Hunting Horn and maybe try it out for size and see if it fits for you? Or are you looking to fill a particular role? Because typically I would boil down the Hunting Horn role to one of 3 different roles: buffs, heals, or DPS. In any of those cases, you're going to be doing some of the others too. So if you're looking to focus on heals, you're still going to be doing buffs, obviously. And then you're still going to have to do some level of damage, right? So you want to consider that, but the primary thing that you're going to focus toward is the heals. And so on and so forth. For DPS, you're still going to be doing buffs and probably heals. If you've got dusts, for example, you want to carry dusts in a multiplayer hunt anyway. Or for buffs, you're going straight buffs, and it's about getting as many buffs out to the team as possible and healing them and then doing some damage on top of that. What role would you be considering? Last hunt, you failed. This is true. Last hunt, I did fail. However, it's a shorter amount of time. Typically speaking, DPS is much easier to have at a higher number when there is less time. So in fact, less time works in favor of the new set. It gives the opportunity to do more damage in a shorter period of time, where there's less opportunities for other circumstances outside of DPS to negatively drag down the DPS that you can deliver. So we did that in about 15 minutes, right? And we only survived for about 11 minutes with the new set, meaning that may still be somewhat artificially inflated. However, where that's not incorporating things that are like damage ramp, for example. If we can't maintain damage ramp on a weapon that is built to ramp damage more and more over time, but I don't believe that new build does that. That new build, the closest thing that we get to damage ramp is when the absorb element procs alongside the burst. Gave my best to really test DPS there. You were neck and neck with me, man. And in fact, you actually did more damage. I just did more damage in a shorter period of time. You did more overall damage. I did damage faster, if that makes sense. Changed, updated the color on the helmet. Yes, I need to get back into the lobby. Give me just a second here. But yeah, Lawrence is doing well. She's doing really well. She's happy. She's healthy. She creates as well. She streams as well. So her
All right then.
her journey has been a better fit for her in recent times. She's really learned to strike the balance of what works for her instead of just letting the FOMO and the rat race of content creation get the better of her. I'm really proud of her growth and her ability to pursue her own passions outside of content creation as well. Hey, thank you, Lady Blued. You want to race again? No, hey, no worries, but definitely. Not a monster hunter hunt, unless I crash the desktop at least once. You right though. You right. More of a buffs support guy. I typically run solo. Cool. I've heard cool things about Monster Hunter Wilds, so I gave it a try. So if you like buffs and support, I would probably look at something like the Guardian Resounding Galahad. That is very much my favorite buff-centered hunting horn. The Guardian Resounding Galahad comes with 3 key buffs that are instrumental to just about every multiplayer as well as every single player session. And then on top of that, you get a resounding melody, and that resounding melody helps you do pretty substantial, pretty decent DPS. So take, for example, if you were to do the Guardian Resounding Galahad and you wanted to buff yourself, you could do the attack up buff, the defense up buff, and then the Sonic Barrier. Sonic Barrier gives you, basically, it gives you hyper armor for 1 attack, essentially. If you're looking to buff yourself repeatedly to get the buffs, buffs and heals, Hunter Highlight, you can do that pretty readily, because then every time that you take a hit, then you just play that melody again, and now you have your Sonic Barrier again. But you also have Resounding Melody, which is my favorite DPS attack, or my favorite melody on Hunting Horn, which is completely DPS related, and it's pretty strong too. So I would say, yeah, try the Guardian Resounding Galahad and building around that. Getting an A this time around is mad easy, isn't it? Oh, Jay, bro, I gotta be real with you, man. I remember hating Uth Duna and just how difficult it was, and it was difficult for me last year. I was struggling, riding the struggle bus. I know that there's been a bit of a power creep, don't get me wrong, but like, we curb stomped him. Like, absolutely, I got two new records on the A's just today in 2 consecutive hunts. It was my guy. Yep. Have you had many people who you're trying to help get their A rank on that? Because I had, like, I think it was a total of 3 people today, and that was the extent of it. Yeah, Jay Can's here. Jay the man can. Have you always? Don't you just love it when that happens? But yeah, the collab that we did back in October between the 3 of us, me, Jay, BZ, and Sensei, was when I picked up Hunting Horn. I picked up Hunting Horn because of that collab, because like, hey, this is a multiplayer hunt. If we're comparing it 1-for-1 with a raid in Final Fantasy XIV, you need a tank, you need 2 DPS, you need support / healer, right? And so I knew where Jay's strength was, I knew where BZ's strength was, I knew where Sensei's strength was, and I'm like, how do I kind of backfill to support my team? And I always, in an MMO, played the support role. I was always the healer. And so, okay, cool. That was easy picking for me. And then I picked it up and I'm like, oh, this is weird. This is weird, guys. I don't know what's going on. I feel like I'm riding a bicycle without my training wheels on. What is this? And then after probably a week worth of just playing hunting horn to try to acclimate myself to it, then I started to see the vision and understand it. And I'm like, oh my God, this is so much fun. So I've only been doing it since October of last year. So 7 months plus 3 months after that, 10 months. Yeah, 10 months. Haven't had that much time to play as of late. Even now I'm doing a literal recertification for my personal trading certificate. Oh my days, that's a lot. Jay. Well, I hear you, man, but also good for you. Good for you. IRL comes first. I get it. IRL comes first, so you gotta. I always loved being the battle medic, and it was such a perfect match. It really was. It really was. Samwise was trying to get me to try hunting horn for ages, and I'm like, nah. You can take my glaive away from me when you pry it from my cold dead fingers. Well, now my glaive is resting. What kind of counters are we gonna have here, Clark? Yeah, well, Nikki, I mean, even so, do I look the type to play support? I don't know, honest question. Can you check my support build? Sure, of course. But let me reconnect again because I did get disconnected. Before I get distracted with that, Tempest has been very patient. So I want to do that first. Give me just a moment, please. Cart, hiccups, gravity, up to you, really. I mean, it could be just a second counter because time passes and therefore counter. Do I look like a bottom to you?
I'll be waiting here.
That's how it felt for me too. I'm really trying to learn the full gameplay loop so I don't cart as much. That is, I'll tell you straight up, my friend, carting is part of the experience. And with that being said, if you cart, do exactly what you're doing in that you're trying to learn from the experience, understand from that experience that this is a mistake that you probably could have avoided and account for that as you go. This game has a relatively low barrier to entry, little bit of a learning curve for sure that it makes it difficult sometimes for newcomers to the series. I get it. But once you get past that learning curve and then you get the opportunity to really dive into the game, massively high skill ceiling, way up there. You can learn, you can grow 100%. If you cart, own it, no problem. We got you and we'll help you get there too. That's what the Monster Hunter community does. We support one another to be able to get through these hunts, to be able to get the next challenge, to be able to rise to the new DLC that's coming out, whatever it may be, to grind out the mats that we need for our perfect build, etc. Tempest, okay, so you kept it, but did you just tweak the? You know what? Actually, that does work. That does work. What did you tweak? What did you tweak exactly on that? Is it just the male versus the female? Oh, I do like my new build poison, 100%. Darkened the gray on the main color. That's why it looks more textured. It must have been the color, like the brightness of the color, that just made it look washed. So therefore it looked smooth. Now I can see some texturing on it. I love that. Yeah, Greedy Force. Hey, yes, I am. Yep, I am. I am on Twitch now as well. I'm just, if I'm live on YouTube, might as well throw it over on Twitch. But for those of you who are on YouTube, if you haven't already done so, please thumbs up the stream. Helps out the channel, helps out the stream a lot. Would deeply appreciate that. Zero cost to you, but helps out the channel, the whole like and subscribe algorithm thing. You know the deal. What's my HR? 700 something. 712. 712. Oh, Hunter rank 12. I mean, like, Dark Knight Parshath was Hunter rank 4 just Wednesday, I want to say. one of the mods here in the chat, right? He was just Hunter rank 4. He's literally gotten to 30 something, if not 40 something now. Yeah, it was Wednesday, right? Okay, cool. We've been having rolling storms running through, and those rolling storms knock out my internet anytime that there's a strong gust of wind. Just yesterday there was a massive, I do mean massive, thunderstorm that rolled through and flash floods. So it keeps booting me because there's a hiccup in the internet. So thanks for bearing with me on that. I will get to your set there, doggo. Give me just a moment. I'll try connecting again.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, like, one of the best parts about the Monster Hunter experience is learning the monster. Learning this kind of like dance with the monster, if you will. The monster has a tell. The monster has posture. One of the things that they really drove home in even early Monster Hunter was monster behavior relative to their body language, and learning about the body language of each monster, as it's different. Some of them are similar, you know, due to using similar skeletons, but at the end of the day, there's still different monsters with different behaviors and different focuses and different effects and debuffs that they'll inflict upon you, right? So with that being said, learning the monster and understanding how you as this weapon, whether it's a hunting horn or it's a light bow gun or it's a longsword or it's a lance, all of that, like your role to play and how you interact with that monster and what sort of response that you need to have relative to a give and tell, it's really satisfying. And so when you start learning it, you can bring this sort of like muscle memory into the hunt with you. Then you know that you're seeing the vision. You're seeing the vision. And when those puzzle pieces align and that vision starts to just illuminate for you, you feel like such a god. You know that if old Jen Rathian slowly rotates towards you, she's going to tail flip at Mach 7000. Toxic Shatters are one of the other things that you would probably want to, like old Gen. Well, I guess it's not old Gen. Well, it is old Gen. Anyway, third Gen, right? Is when a particular long fish decides to wind up and get ready for that. Oh, that's a hip check. Mm-hmm. Thanks. I'm going to get obliterated. Okay, so let me see if I can find Doggo's equipment here. Let's take a look at his equipment. Let's talk about this. Oh, Jay, like how bad, man? How bad you talking? Not past interactions, lobby members. Here we go. Doggo pop. View equipment. Okay, so this is meant to be. Is it meant to be just buffs, just healing, or is it meant to be both healing and buffs? Yo, Walker, what up? Support oriented. Heard. Okay, so you've got the Onyx Koros. I mean, great. You've got sonorous and attack. Okay, fantastic. You're going raw. Not bad, not bad. That was my USB. You're good. It's my USB. Handy. So I bought myself a pet cactus, and I decided that I was going to stick it underneath me in my chair. So now I can sit and spin on my pet cactus. My butthole hurts. This has been another story time with Jade. Like and subscribe. The internet carded again. I think we just triple carded. Did anyone bring feline insurance? Let's see, does it keep I'm in offline mode, but I can still, okay. It's saved. I can still look at the, the build, right? So you've got attack boost, dragon attack, horn maestro, handicraft, focus, agitator, burst, wide range, divine blessing, quick sheath, speed eating, free meal, evade extender. Okay, so you're talking support. I guess support would probably be a combination of buffs and heals. Let me take a look at the hardened bonehorn. It's got a resounding melody. The hardened bonehorn has sonic barrier. Attack up. Why does it say hardened bonehorn, but it has the... Hold on. That doesn't make sense. It actually does. The hardened bonehorn has the exact copy pasta melody as the Guardian Resounding Galahad? Doggo, my head is exploding at the moment. It's so sorry. Yeah. I was unaware of that. Okay. So support here. If we're talking support, attack up, defense up, sonic barrier. Brilliant. Awesome. Both of them have resounding melodies, so your special melody is the same between the two. The note pattern might be a little bit different, for example, but at the end of the day, you've got a resounding regardless. I would say I don't really understand the handicraft here. Oh, bugger. I don't really understand the handicraft on either of the horns. Sharpness on horns is less relevant by a long shot, and instead I would encourage you to use Mind's Eye. Mind's Eye for me is what really helps with dealing damage with the resounding melody. Specifically because the reverberations that go through the monster are probably going to hit zones that are considered hard hit zones, and therefore you get the 20% uplift that comes with Mind's Eye, because Mind's Eye doesn't just affect the whether or not you bounce, which it does, sure, but you already get that out of self-improvement. So instead, what I would recommend is try to slot in Mind's Eye instead, so that way you can get DPS boost from passing through any of your attacks, passing through or connecting with the hard parts of the monster. Yo, what up, Biggie? Thank you so much for the Unk Jewels. Walker, thank you for the Hundo Jewels. Thank you. Appreciate all y'all. Most horns in this game are copy pastas with different bubbles, maybe, and of course different stats, sure, but I was not aware that the Bonehorn shared the exact same melodies. That's nuts to me. Let me look at the rest of your build. Apologies for the delay on this. Oh, Jesus. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. So Guardian Ebony, so you're looking for burst boost? Is that what you're going for on this? What do you have for your Gormagala's Tyranny and Alluring Pelt? So that's not a set bonus at all. You've got three Gamma, so you're getting Lord Soul out of that. They've got the Gog Coil, but you've got no Gogmapocalypse. Okay. So maybe focus on RNG here. I personally prefer Lord's Soul and Gogmapocalypse. I would also consider stripping out the Ebony Helm and one of the Gammas for Gog. The Gog Coil was for burst boost. Fine, that's great. However, you can still get the burst boost. Oh, I see what you're saying, because the Ebony Odo's power is burst boost as well. How much are you getting from burst boost though? 5 successive hits, moderate stat boost. I mean, 2 points of burst, fine, but what does burst boost do? Extends the duration of burst skill and grants attack +8 while the burst is active. Okay. I see where you're going with that. You know, that's fair. That's fair. What I do like about this build is you do have max agitator. It does have max burst, so you're gonna be getting good DPS from this. You've got Horn Maestro. Now you do have Mind's Eye. Hey! We've got Jewels, Star Jewels coming up, and 30 months coming from Pac Mum. Hello, darling. Thank you so much for that. I love you. I appreciate you. And thank you for teaching me hunting horn. Together with Seiwan, I've learned so much from this community, and I'm truly grateful, Commander. Poison, thank you so much for the super chat, the 11.99 euros. Man, thank you. That is so generous of you. That is so kind of you. Thank you both for supporting me, for supporting the channel, and for doing what all y'all do best, and that's supporting each other too. But I'm truly humbled that you would feel that I'm deserving and worthy somehow of your financial support as well. That is wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much. So the other things, I like Divine Blessing. That's solid. I like the wide range, the speed eating, the quick sheath, slotting in free meal. To be brutally honest, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, snap. Greedy Force coming in on the Twitch side of things. EDH Photo, Toxic Sender, Gemsheet RPG, Big O Represent, and Samwise getting gift bomb. Thank you so much. If you're a member, if you're a subscriber, if you've got that fancy sub paw, please enjoy the emotes. Please enjoy spamming them wherever you can, as well as the ad-free viewing. Y'all, thank you so much. Greedy, that's incredibly generous of you. Thank you, man. That I can guarantee you I've hit payout now. And that's tremendous. And you feeling that this is a community worth sharing your generosity with, so they can enjoy the perks of being a subscriber. That's huge, Greedy. Thank you. Hylian Penguin, my beautiful horn player, may I ask you a question? You may ask any question. Dumb looks are still free. I may not have the answer. So you got a Vade Extender here. You got a Vade Window, Peak Performance. Let me take a look at what your jewels are. Gobbler, Friendship, Protection, Chain, yeah, Satiated, Protection. I mean, to be honest with you, apart from the ones that were on, like if you're just going support, that's your main goal. And you're going to want to be there to be able to just power through any damage that the enemy can send your team's way and just heal them through it. Let's say you're having a struggle. You're in the last 10% of Savage Omega and he's full panto until you kill him. And it's just really hard. Your team is struggling, but you right there, you're like, nope, max potion, not max potion, mega potion, mega potion, mega potion, mega potion. You're just slugging them back. And then you've also got the mats in your inventory to craft another 10 after you burn through those. Like, yeah, this is not entirely unlike what my build was back when I was doing support in the Savage Omega hunts. Right? The fact that I had quick sheath, I had full friendship, I had speed eating, stuff like that. So yes. Yes. Wait a minute. How did we kick off a hype train? Was that from Greedy? Did we kick off a hype train because Greedy... Lady Blue, have a great night. Have a great night. Walker, thank you for the $1. The Buccarino, I appreciate it. Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like, Jay, this actually capitalizes on the resounding melody and able to get some pretty decent damage from the resounding melody. You having the Mind's Eye in there, great. You having the attack boost, great. Sonorous, great. While still being comfy. Like, I mean, hella, this is a hella comfy build and a supportive build on top of that. I would anticipate that while this isn't going to break any records with in terms of DPS, this should be sustainable enough for them to heal through literally anything that they get thrown at them. Yo, Moon Juice coming in with the gift. Parshath coming in with the hey, yo, what on earth? Yo, thank you. Yes, Greedy, this is a squad lobby. Yep, I'm in a squad lobby. The squad lobby is operated out of my Discord. That's about the only way that I'm able to ensure and maintain that active members are able to play. So we have to trim people out pretty regularly just due to the fact that new people come in and people who haven't played in a week or two, they get trimmed out. If you get trimmed out, trust me, as long as you're part of the Discord, you're still welcome. We'll get you back in. Not a problem at all. However, I would wager that any of you who do come in will probably want to stay, because this is a place where I get to share in my own friendships with people. They come in, they're like, hey, Monster Hunter, this seems kind of cool. And they stick around, and for whatever reason, we all end up just becoming friends together, and we play even when I'm not live as a pretty active community. They're supportive, and they've got the values where the values matter most. I consider myself extraordinarily lucky to share this space with them. But y'all coming in with those gift subs, with the super chats, with the memberships, y'all, thank you so much. Lord Soul, I mean, you've already got Lord Soul though. The thing is though, is that if you were to get Lord Soul on your Onyx Koros, then at least with Lord Soul on your Onyx Koros, you could trade away one of the Gammas and still have the Lord Soul set. Right, because I have 2 Gammas on my build, and then Lord Soul on my hunting horn. So I get the effect of Lord Soul even so. It's fine. But Potato, don't even sweat it, man. I do not feel entitled to any of y'all's money. The first thing and foremost that has always been the most valuable thing that I can do here is to have the opportunity to serve a community that I believe in, and to share a space with helpful, kind, supportive individuals who legitimately just want the opportunity to share in the experience of a mutual passion together. And it's the ability to create that space where people feel comfortable, people can be themselves. There's no judgment here. We grow, we learn, we have fun together. And with that being said, that is going to be my primary driver. But when somebody comes in and they support me financially, I am touched, I'm humbled, and I'd be remiss not to acknowledge it. But that never changes how I approach content creation as well. I had 2 people squabbling in my comments about a video about how Hunting Horn could do everything. And they were arguing with each other about what weapon was actually best, which was hilarious because it was actually kind of a tongue-in-cheek thing, what ended with the Hunting Horn can't actually do everything. It can't do offsets at all. Or not offsets, excuse me. What are they called? Power clashes, right? And it was kind of a joke. It was a tongue-in-cheek thing. Obviously, the Hunting Horn is outshined in many ways by other weapons and doing different things. But they were just going at each other in the comments, and I'm like, both of you, like, give it a rest. We're both here for the same thing. This was a tongue-in-cheek video. It's fine. I would rather not just sit here and engagement farm off of you two bickering and making a mockery of the community. So that being said, yeah, I think that's the extent of the feedback that I've got for you on the build, Doggo. But we're always here to help refine if you've got questions or ask. Like there's the chat, the tips and tricks. People usually will share builds and try to get advice from hunters too in that. Oh, I got a hype chest. Oh my goodness, I got a hype chest. Oh, look at that. Oh wow, I got a hype chest to give me that emote. Cool. Yeah, Charge Blade, peak performance, flare, and level 3 burst. I mean, yeah, that's solid. That's solid. Do you have element jewels on it? Where is my handler? Why can I never find my handler? They're never in the same spot. I mean, I did see what you said, but it made absolutely no sense, Emerald. So I'm not entirely sure what you want me to say to that or how that's on topic.
I'll get ready too.
You keeping stocked?
First chat, by the way, never been here. As if the little note that says first time chat didn't tell me already. Are you good, bro? Like, bro, are you good? Did you just want my attention? You have my attention now. I can pay you attention if you call me daddy. Boys is like, daddy, papa. But yes, the new build does have some crispy skills and I love it. It's been so much fun. It's been so much fun. I just like giving the opportunity to like try new things and to refine my abilities within the hunt, as well as the abilities that I'm equipped with. Excuse me. Father Horn, Daddy Jade. Oof. Ruff. Yes, my child. What may I do for you? I have a pending squad request. Hang tight. Daddy Horn is so much better. Just as long as it's not Daddy Horny. I really would actually legitimately hate that. Should I keep Flare and Peak Performance? I mean, like... I think you're probably going to hit caps with Burst. If you can maintain attacking with Burst. Flare is still good though. Don't get me wrong. Horny Daddy? Wait, no. Nah. All right, who is Mari? Do we have Mari in the Discord? Do we have Mari in the Discord? Oh, it's you. Toxic. Okay. Okay, hang tight, hang tight. I'm just gonna change your in-game here real quick. There we go. Perfect. Helps if I actually accept it though. And then I'm gonna make one more spot free in the members. Hold on. Cool.
I hope you'll come again soon.
Doot Pappy. EDH photo, I love it. Padre Poot Toot. That's somehow marginally worse. I don't know how you managed. Cool. All right, now that we're here. Does anyone currently now need a Uth Duna? If anyone here needs an Uth Duna, make mention of it now. I'm gonna go bio real quick and hopefully it won't disconnect me and we'll get set up for that. Thank you all so much. If you're over on the YouTube side of things and you haven't already done so, please thumbs up the stream. And oh Jesus, Mrs. Walker, please be safe. If there's a tornado in your area, take cover.
My fur is drenched.
Okay. Oh, okay. Poison. Yeah, likewise. Likewise. Happy hunting, my dude. Thank you so much. We love it. All right. Meanwhile, I'm out here just riding the struggle bus. I swear to God, if Alma isn't sat by the tent, I'm changing my handler. All right, cool. Gotta love him. Yeah. It's great. Whoops. There we go.
I'm happy to help anytime.
Well, what challenge? Hey, Pat Burns. How you doing? Yeah, have a good night, Poison. Thank you so much, man. If I dodged Uth Duna attacks, so what are you suggesting, Parshath? What are you suggesting? You have some sort of challenge for me? No, I had no idea it could be done at the quick desk. Or the quest desk, rather.
This order.
Although I feel like I should have known that. If I paid attention, or if I could have read it. Oh boy. It ain't looking good. I'm not beating the allegations that the Monster Hunter community can't read. Yeah, there it is. Look at that. Yep, could be done at the quest desk.
All right. Let me know if you change your mind.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Biggie, thank you so much for stopping on in. I appreciate that. No, thank you for saying hi. Always good to see you, man. Quest desk makes Eric and Alma obsolete. Yeah, I knew that. I was just testing you. That's why I'm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Parshath had something to say about a challenge. I think he was saying. And yeah, Viperon. I'm down. I'm down. I don't think anybody else is going to need an Uth Duna, which is great. Most people have it. Got 5 offsets on AT Arkfeld. I don't know how. I mean, Dark Knight Parshath managed to get a couple of offsets, and he just barely started this week. Or not on AT Arkfeld, but he started getting it in his hunts, rather, with Insect Glaive. Up for just about anything. I got a challenge for you. Solo 4-player scaling Savage. I can't beat Savage solo! We've done this! Alright. You need A on AT Arc. We are past the challenge quest for AT Arc. We're just doing AT Uth Duna. You can't do the free challenge quest for AT Arc at the moment. It's not in season. So right now we've got these ones. This one, which is Uth Duna, AT Uth Duna. And then these ones, which are permanent.
I'm not going anywhere.
It'll come back, though. It'll come back, Pat Burns. All right, well. Viperon, let's do our weekly Omega then, yeah?
Yes.
Hopefully my connection stays up. We'll see how that goes. There's Omega. Oh, post is quested? All right. I'll dump this one.
Quest accepted. on, Hunter.
So what might legitimately happen if I wait a minute? Why am I leaving to go to Alma, then to go back to the desk where the quests are?
Yes.
Sad and lonely. She's sad. Why are you lonely? Why are you sad?
Of course. Come back anytime.
There we go. Okay. Take 79.
Yes.
But there's a high probability that I might end up getting completely disconnected anyway, and then have to solo the hunt. So I don't know what I'm gonna get stuck with here, but Omega hacked my internet. Damn it!
I'm counting on you.
Not again! The 4th time this week. Not that offer charms, no. Not any that offer charms. Oof. Wait a minute. Best. And we'll solo this.
Counting on you.
Yeah, I mean, as much as I would have loved to have tried anyway, Viperon, it's not gonna happen. So I'm not gonna be able to play online with y'all at this point. So I'm gonna finish out the rest of the stream. I'm gonna try this. Let's see. No. I want to do my new build. Change equipment, right? We're gonna try the DPS min max attempt, right? But we're gonna swap this one. Let me see. Sonorous, Mind's Eye, attack, right? And we're gonna swap this here. Sonorous, Mind's Eye, attack. Oh, no. Okay, cool. Cool. So this way, at least I'm not dead weight and just getting shafted. But I'm gonna try this solo. Omega said, not today. How often do I stream? So I stream every Sunday and Wednesday. Every Sunday at 1 p.m. Wednesdays at 6 p.m. And then I do daily shorts and regular long form content on top of that over on the side of the YouTube. But you can also find me on other social media platforms. So if you find my link tree, you'll have an opportunity to check out where all the places where I post content. And thank you for coming through. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your Sunday. I've been in offline mode the whole time. Let's go.
Okay, let's move out. It's a challenging quest, but that just makes for a sweeter victory. A supply shipment's coming. Hope you find something useful.
Oh, do I not have enough room for peppers? I don't even have enough room for peppers. All right, we're gonna grab the heat mantle bug over there. That's what we'll do. There are plenty of heat mantle bugs anyway. It doesn't matter.
I'll just hop out for now.
Yeah, would love to. Would love to. We also hunt during the week too. So we always know how to have a good time in the pack. And if you want to hang out with us there, probably the easiest way to catch some hunts together when we're just doing gaming together. Oh, buddy, howdy. There's my freebie. Nice. Gotcha. No mustard for you, buddy.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Already? Oh, I guess so. So it says, I guess it's the 3-minute mark or a certain amount of damage, maybe. That's interesting.
I'm fine. I got it covered.
I do remember when Savage was actually scary. Yeah, how much we were just struggling the whole time. Every moment of the hunt just felt intimidating and impossible to surmount. There we go. Thank you. I thought he was gonna clobber me. Oh. Well, he still caught me on that one. Let's get this as close to the mustard as I can. There we go. Come on. Oh, well, that's a mile away, isn't it? Oh, no. He's right under it. He's right. Come on. Yeah! Cool. Oh, I'm so glad that actually connected. I thought it was going to keep going. Oh, I guess that didn't roll quick enough. What a bummer. You coming again? Cool. Oh, no. Oh, that's going to clean me up, in it. Oh, thank you. Double thank you. Oh, I just got my bacon saved literally by my own palico. That's amazing. Woo! Woo! I'm in the mustard! I don't like it here! It's a beam! It's a big scary beam! Cool. Not bad, but mustard sucks. And the mustard's the worst part, because it just has such a massive area of effect. Oh, he's cranky. You know, I'm gonna... Ooh. There we go. Oh, man. I don't want your condiments. You're about to get murked. Oh, no, Shiva came through. She floated right over the mustard. Larboard. No, 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 you don't. Oh, hey! Ah! Oh. Oh, no, 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 I did clip him. Okay, cool. Come on. Oh, he's gonna move already. Okay. Oh! starboard. No! Why? And another mustard. Yeah, what a bummer. When I rolled, I caught the tip of his leg. I caught the tip of his leg and it stopped my roll there. So I didn't actually get out of the roll and out of the AoE. What a bummer. All right, so we'll have to re-up on our melodies. I'm hoping that I can do that before I run out of mantle. Nope. All right, well, we'll just do it here then. Ugh. Oh no, not going for a record. I'm not able to pay too much attention to the chat as of the minute. I'm just trying to see if I can do it solo. If I can't do multiplayer because the internet is not staying stable enough for me to host multiplayer sessions, I at least wanted to finish out the stream with something eventful or entertaining. Oh, he's Panto? Like literally the moment that I walk in and he goes Panto, come on. Yeah. Nice, I got a head break. Oh, hold on. Did I? Ah, crap. Can I please? Nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, I think that's actually third phase. Sure it is. Wow, it actually is. I've made it to third phase somehow. The biggest challenge, I think, is probably going to be getting the Nursilla DPS check. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that or not, but I'll give it a shot. Larboard. Ah, that actually worked. I did connect with the hyper armor of the hilt stab on that. Unfortunately, that did not clear me from... Oh, I didn't restock on that either. That's gonna be cute. Yeah. Did you just open the... Mm-hmm. It's a waste of time, but I'd rather have heals. So while it's unfortunate, I think that I'll just end up being much more survivable this way anyway. I'm happy with that. Oh, Melissa and Roxas says my internet was like that too before back in World. It kept disconnecting at the very start of the Alatrian quest. It's definitely an issue with the weather for us. Anytime that the weather ends up having an issue, or the weather decides that it's going to change, it could just be so much as just wind, and then all of a sudden, like there's a drop in the connection. which is a bit of a bummer, but I mean, there are still things that we can do solo in Monster Hunter 2, you know? Thanks, Parshath, I appreciate that. I know that there's a lot of messages I missed, so all y'all keep chatting with yourselves while I try to take him down. It would be fun to have a solo Omega, though. Oh, I was hoping that... All right, starboard. Oh, wait! That actually clipped me. Uh-oh!
You're not taking me down.
Oh, boy. Okay, cool. We got a moment. Wish that actually could connect, but I don't think I can reach it. Starboard. Oh, that's gonna clean me up. Yeah. Oh, that's another card. So I think like one more left. I think I've got one more left. Okay, here we go. Boy, boy, oh boy. Okay, it's paralyzed. Cool. That gives me a little bit. Got the enmity. Crumpled. I think that was Slugger right there. Broke something off of it. Got it! Oh! What? Okay. Now ain't that something? Hey, buddy. That did no damage because it was too early. Okay, fine. Well, now I'm starting to feel the pressure. Like I was just doing this for shiggles, and now I'm like, wait, this could actually work. I mean, we're at last cart, but hey, you know what? We're gonna see this through. We'll do our best, chat. Okay, final phase. How are we doing on supplies? I'm probably fine, but I'm actually going to restock anyway. If I've got an honest shot at this, why not? Let's go.
I'll get ready too.
Thank you. Oh, not into the mustard. Oh. Ah, not into the... No. Thanks. Woo. Did I get it though? Yes. Still got it. Okay. I mean, double down as it may have been. Yeah, I'm trying. Thanks. Okay, cool. Would they go in panto like that? Like, oh. No. Yeah, now he's tired. So I should have a wound that I can capitalize on, please. Thank you. Let's go. I hate how close I am to the mustard right now. There we go. Oh, I thought I was gonna get the focus strike. Oh, that's gonna be lethal. Okay. Oh, he's gonna Merv. Nice. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, that's not the thing that I wanted to drink. Oh well. Hold on, hold on. I need to. Ooh, that is a. Oof. Hello! I fall in and I cannot get up. Only got 5 minutes on this. But I'm hoping that I can. No, that's not the time to. Come on. If I can do. Got it. That was exactly what I was hoping for. Okay. Not the most efficient way that I can deal damage, but it is going to give me an opportunity to, hopefully, get him out and away from the mustard. Okay, here we go. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Take him down here. It's going to throw me into the mustard, isn't it? Sure is. All right, but I can get some damage. Got it. Okay, that's a Merv, and he's gonna plot me. Yep, that's fine. No. Okay, that was a risky one. That was hella risky. Now we disengage. It's a slow going, but here we go. Yes, Alabaster. Yes, Savage Omega. Oh boy, I may have overcommitted. No, I did not. Hold on. Did I step outside the glass? Must have. Yep, sure did. Oh boy. Come on. Yes, thank you. Nice. There we go. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, that's it, chat. That's it. In the last minute. Wait. It's not. I cannot believe this. Thank you. There's time's up. There's time's up. Woo-wee! Oh. Yeah. So I didn't think that I was going to be able to finish that, but I survived the whole 35 minutes. Surviving the whole 35 minutes. That's a first for me. I was never able to previously get to Final Phase Savage, or I think maybe I did once. Maybe once. We know your next challenge. What an ending, though. It was Scald, too. Did y'all notice? I was on last cart. I want to say last cart was it second phase? And then I didn't cart at all in third phase or the Omega, or excuse me, or the Nursilla phase. I'm not remembering off the top of my head. But damn, oh man, that was fun. It was it was skilled for a while, despite many hiccups. Super doable. Well done. Certainly. And there were definitely misplays on my behalf too, 100%. But y'all, that was a blast. Well, hey, I'm so sorry that we were having connection issues and weren't able to do more hunts together. Nevertheless, that was such a fun note to end on. And Rose coming through, gifting up a gift Did y'all see what happened? I can explain. It's like Obama giving the Obama medal. Oh my days. Oh, but yes, Alabaster, that was indeed for Hunting Horn, and my first time getting to the final phase, or that close anyway, where Skull was solo. And that was with the new build, by the way, Poison. That was with the new build. So that still tells me that I have a lot of viability with this build too. And I'm excited to kind of dive into this more, man. So yeah, I feel good about that. I wish we could have taken it down. Like I definitely felt like the beating in my chest. It was hard to stay cool. Like my hands were sweaty. Arm spaghetti, something or other like that, right? But yeah, Viperon, I'm curious. What did you notice? If you wouldn't mind. Hey, Walker got a gift membership. Walker, is everything good? Like no issues with the tornado? By the way, we're at 27 likes on the horizontal stream over here on YouTube. If you haven't already done so, please thumbs up the stream. Even though it's right towards the end of the stream, still thumbs upping the stream helps out the channel, helps out the stream a lot. Deeply appreciate having you here. If you're new here, please consider subscribing, or if you're on Twitch, consider following. Helps out the channel. Would love to have you back. We do this every Sunday and every Wednesday. We do a non-Monster Hunter stream. And we do daily shorts, regular long form content. We got a really great Discord, and you can find me on other socials as well. So please check out my link tree. It's in my description, in my bio, wherever you're watching. Get you encore after each song. Big PP damage. It is. Yes, you can encore after each song for sure. I find that it's a little bit more consistent if I can get multiple songs off at a time. But yes, if I'm looking to shorten the amount of time that I'm doing a given attack, great. But most of the time, I don't even have enough damage, or excuse me, enough time to be able to do like one single melody and then encore before I'm already getting slapped around. No cleansers. You could have done it a couple things. Oh yeah, I could have had cleansers. So do you know when the free challenge for AT Arc will be back? Already got an A on AT Uth and AT Ray. Missed the pendant with AT Arc. Well, probably, I would say AT Arc is going to be coming just before, yeah, probably just before the DLC release next year. It's either going to be way late at the end of this year or early next year, about a year anniversary from when they did AT Arc this year. You're going to learn how to survive tanking. Oh, yeah. Okay. I love that. I know I'm missing a few pendants, Charms. You got Jin, got New Udra. Okay. And you just got the A rank for Uth Duna. I know we got you Ray. We got you Ray, right? That was just a couple of weeks ago. So we got you Ray. So you might just need AT Arc, I think. Yeah. Got Ray too. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, so AT Arc will definitely, before the DLC drops, I'm confident that AT Arc will, like the challenge quest for the pendant will come back. Awesome. Awesome. All right, chat. Well, hey, thank you again for supporting me today. Thank you. It has been a pleasure serving you. I am Jade, CoyoteWildfire, whatever you want to call me. But I will be back again this upcoming Wednesday for more Saros. So make sure you follow, you subscribe, you do the whole business before then, so you can come back and have more fun. Come join us in the Discord too. It's a great time, great group of people. I feel very, very lucky to share that space with them. But we're going to end today's stream the same way that we do every stream. We're all going to happy hunting together. So I'll count it down, right? And then you send. So I'll give you a couple moments to type it and get ready to send. And I'm going to respond to Viper on here. He does no mustard when he has aggro on someone. So you can skip that as well. You're going to learn how to tank that savage. I love it. I love it. Hey, Rose, coming in with yet another gift membership. Let's go. Hey, Rose, thank you. Thank you so much for your generosity and for sharing that. Thank you for coming on through and feeling that, you know, this space and my channel is something that you want to share with other people and share that generosity with them. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Rose. Okay. All right, my friends, let's do this thing. Are you ready? Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Happy hunting! And may the Sapphire Star light your way. I'll see you in the comments below.